Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ardian Daniswara, and in this video, I'm gonna present the final test for numerical methods lectures. So the first question of the final test is to muhasabah. As an engineering student, I am really excited to studying numerical method. These lectures has given me many knowledge about how to solve an engineering problem by approximation. It is because not all engineering problems can be solved by analytical method. As far as I join in this class, there are many activities which I have done. I make some videos that explaining about the definition of numerical method, solving problems with AI5 concept, and explore the application of numerical method. I also have watched some of my friends' videos to improve my knowledge from another references. In these lectures, I also learned about framework that had been used in all of my videos, which is the DA5 concept. The DAE5 is a framework that can be used to help us to solve any problem by summarize them into four parts, which is the first is intention, initial thinking, idealization, and instruction set. We also have to stay conscious in any circumstances when dealing with any situation. Knowing that I have learned many things and doing my task, I think I'm worth to get 85 out of 100 grade in this final test. So we can continue to the second question. So in this section, I'm gonna solve a problem about the military spring mass. So my intention is to find the solution of this problem using existing and available data. Therefore, I am intended to understand the physics and concept behind as well as understand the numerical method concept. I am also intended to ask for God help to solve this problem so that inshallah I can do it well. And the initial thinking from what I get in the journal, I can get several information as mentioned. So the spring equation is look like this, where F in terms T is equal to M uh, times derivatives, um, the second derivatives of X respect to T plus beta times derivative of X respect to T plus K times X, where the F in terms T is external forces in dimensions of Newton. M is a mass object in unit kilogram. Beta is damping constant in unit a Newton second. per meter. K is spring constant in unit and per meter. X is a displacement in unit m. So here we know that the satellite mass is 1,800 kilogram and the X before load is 3 centimeter and the premium scale K is equal to 25 Newton per meter and beta is 0 Newton second per meter. And the external force or Ft is equal to 200 sinus per omega t. And the machine gun has K 5,000 Newton per meter. The external forces Ft is equal with 300 cos t Newton. And the mass is M is equal to 4,000 kilogram. So we step to the next framework, which is idealization. So these steps requires us to use MATLAB to solve the function of response of every conditions. So here I write the pseudocode is M is equal to 1,800. D is equal to 100. K is equal to 220. X0 is equal to 0.03. V0 is equal to 0. So here is the functions look like this. And I set the initial condition for x0 and t0. And I solving it and result the plot. So here's the pseudocode for second case. M is equal to 1,800. P is equal to 0. K is equal to 25. X0 is equal to 0.03 and V0 is equal to 0. So here's the function and I set the initial condition is X0 and V0 and we solve it and we get the result of plot. And then here's the third pseudocode. M is equal to 4,000. B is equal to 100. K is equal to 5,000. F is equal to 300 cos t. Pt is equal to 0. X0 is equal to 0. Time, and we can write the function looks like this. We solve it and we get the result. Then we continue to the instruction set. The first, on simulation, spring number 1 isn't suitable because of small damping ratio, which cause the response oscillating for a long time. Spring number 2 is the most suitable one due to its short response time till stable. And the spring number 3 is in the middle position. Based on the response time, the parameters yield a response which is almost parabolic, which shouldn't happen because of high time to settle. We will only that affect the length of parabola, which will affect the settling time. Based on the response, the system will not stabilize itself. It follows the magnitude of external force. And we continue to the last task. So here's about the comments for Elon Musk videos about AGI. So the video shows us the interview of Elon Musk and asks what's outside the simulation. In short, AGI is an artificial intelligence that has more powerful ability to process the input data. Elon Musk trying to figure out, is there any reality that than the reality we lived in? Elon assumed that our reality might be an artificial simulation, possibly created by a more advanced substances. On the other hand, the AGI capabilities is limited, depends on the data and its frameworks. Thus, when Elon asked AGI the question that himself as a human can't even answer, then it is hard to answer when we don't believe in God. All right, I think that's enough for the presentation of my final task. Thank you for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.